Yeah, I have spent the block for 5 years.
Engaged for 10 years.
I kept putting it off because I knew that wasn't my person.
I was gonna say,
but
I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Jenny, and if you are new here, if you're new to the channel, of course, hit the subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So y'all know that I've talked about Dr. Bryant over here many times, right? I personally feel like she does a lot of finessing and word salad to get women on her side. And we know that the women loved her when she ate Cam Newton up on his podcast back in 2024, I believe it was. And she's had them locked in since. You know, she said them with Nick Cannon. And from there, she's just been everywhere. Any and everywhere, right? She is booked and busy for sure. Okay. And women felt like, oh, what's wrong with what she's saying? She's getting men together, holding them accountable. She's out here being free and young. Well, what they call young, and living her best life, right? They don't care that if she's not a real doctor. They don't care if she's single, what they got to do with anything, right? That's what they said, right? Well, Cheyenne Bryant, I feel like she did what she needed to do to win women over, specifically Black women. She did her thing. And now the tables have turned a little bit. Okay. They've turned a little bit, and the girls, are upset, at least in the comments. I haven't seen many women thus far get wind of this conversation yet. But I think they're going to be coming soon, and I'll come back with an update on that. But let me share the video that is the girls are mad at least in the comments. Let's come back and talk about it.
who's more delusional right now, men or women?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Women, y'all know I stand on a mountaintop for you, especially Black women. But I gotta say this. I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Wow.
And that's just the truth. There are so many men nowadays who are ready to be married, who are ready to be family men, who are standing on principles, who are, really into and relational with the women that they're dating.
Right.
And I meet a lot of women who want to play the field, who want to be, more of we have womanizers, but we do have women who are manizers. And when you start to look at women who want a man to just perform, right, which goes into the same field as gold digging, that's a woman who is considered a manizer. And unfortunately, I meet a lot more, men who are like, Doc, I'm ready to get married, or, I'm ready for the next step. And women who either are not there yet, or they're saying they're there yet, but their behavior that they're exhibiting and their inability to be able to nest in a man and allow him to lead her is not allowing the relationship to really take the course.
So she says very clearly, it is the women. And she made it clear beforehand, I love y'all, but it's y'all. Right now, I do believe that she's right. I think what she's saying is 100% spot on, that there are more men out here who are ready to settle down and find love. And these women are out here being little mini pimps and prostitutes and just out here selling it. They not looking for nothing serious. They just having a good time. That is what the women are on. So she's not wrong. I 100% agree with everything that she said. The thing that the women are mad at is because you've been on the girl side. It's been the men. The men were, you had the men like Cam Newton who are creating broken homes, and the Nick Cannons, and you got it's the men, right? But now it's the women. The women are delusional. The women are in denial. The women are out here being players, not ready for love, not nothing serious. And the women in the comments, y'all, when I say they were in the comments calling her every pick me, everything under the sun. Oh, you're wrong. It's not. We tired. We don't got time to be settled down with no man. We don't need no man. We wasted our years when we were younger. Now we out here doing what we want to do. That's the response. They don't like that. They don't like when you call out women. They can't stand it. Call men out all day long. Love it. Eat it up. Swarm around it. Eat it up so bad. But as soon as a woman says it's the women, and there's the proof, they don't want to be in relationships. They claim that they don't need it. They don't want it. They all for money. They tricking. They this, they that. That's all they do. There's the proof. We see it that men, Black men specifically, have higher marital rates than us, Black women, right? Black men have way less kids than we do, Black women. They're not just out here just trying to have a bunch of babies with a bunch of women. The same men do, but not the majority. Majority of black men are in their kids' lives, live at home with their kids, creating families. Where we as women, black women, we can't stand to be settled down. We don't want nobody to hold us back. We want to be out here with our behind showing, with our behind out all summer long. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. And I think that is the interesting thing to show that the rates of divorce, where the women are initiating divorce more, they are claiming that it's these irreconcilable differences, just anything to try to do what they want to do. So when they claim about the comments were, where are these good men at? Tell me where they at. I don't know where they at. Ain't no good men out here. No, you keep attracting the same men because of the woman that you are. That's why you can't find a good man, because the men that you want don't want you. The type of men that you may want to be with don't want you.
So I just got a question. Because black women, like, answer me this. Answer me. Please answer me. Y'all done got on this app. And it's like, no black man is good for y'all. Like none. Like, I entertained y'all with the whole lavender marriage, but y'all don't like the gay black men. Y'all use the gay black men to insult straight black men. So, I don't think I think the lavender marriage thing, I think that was just a thought for y'all. Y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like the educated black man. I mean, there used to be this one lady, I forgot her name, and she was along the lines with the pink pill, in interracial relationships between black women and white men. And I forgot her name, but she talked about the educated lame. So y'all don't like the educated black men. They're not good enough. Y'all don't like the black men that come from the 2-parent households. Y'all said they still not good enough. Y'all don't like the black man that come from a single parent home. He ain't good enough. Y'all definitely don't like the black man that's a single dad. Y'all definitely ain't been messing with him. Because a lot of y'all, even with kids, y'all was getting the dudes without the kids. So they not good enough. I guess the white man, I guess your colonizer, I guess I guess that is your option. Oh, and the Asian dudes.
Yeah, those men don't want you. And you keep dealing with the pookies, the rabbits that you're claiming that you don't like, and then wonder why you keep getting the same results. But the men are out here. We just need to change up our thought process, our environment, and be realistic about who we are. You want a 6-figure man, but you ain't getting that 6-figure man. I'm just sorry. Based on your attitude, based on a bunch of kids that you got, based on like just the way that you live your life, but that doesn't mean you can't have love. That doesn't mean you can't have a partner. It just means you're not going to get the man that you keep claiming that you ain't settling for. We refuse to settle. I'm not taking this. We got all these problems, but want to say we're the good men. There ain't no good men around. No, they are. They're out here. They just not looking for you because of how you are. And you're not going to attract one being the way that you are. Your mindset is going to keep men far away from you. So Dr. Bryant, she, again, 100% right. But I think now she don't have to coddle the women no more. She got them.
And for this video, come a bit closer. Cheyenne, Bryant, don't you take advice from her. Do not take advice from her, and I'm going to tell you why. Anybody that focuses on problematic men instead of the good ones and highlighting that on her platform is always catering to problematic men that don't do nothing but drain and demean women, strike one. Strike two, she had a lot to say about single women and single mothers until she did that interview talking about her daddy didn't even let her keep her kids. That's strike two. Because when you following behind a man that takes that opportunity from you, you couldn't make your own choice. He was not saving you. He ruined your life. Okay? That's an exercise of a man having control over your body, and that don't need to be normalized. So what she did from that moment, you know, when she talk about single mothers and how the single women need to do this to get a man, if your daddy hadn't got you out that situation, you'd be a single mother too. And had you been made to raise those children, you probably would be on this internet giving better advice. Okay? Strike 3. Anytime somebody asks her a question, the passive aggressive, I love what they said. You didn't love nothing that they said. Not a doggone thing. Y'all need to be careful and mindful of who you look up to on this internet. People's life be a mess. They can get on here and say something that sound good, but anybody who just repeatedly cater to traumatic men, and there's so many other good ones that you could be talking about, and anytime she got advice for women is how to be up under a man's foot, girl, you better watch that.
She's locked in so hard that she could do whatever she wants at this point, in my opinion, when it comes to what she says in that regard. She's still a what we believe a single woman who allegedly may date women, who allegedly is going to have a baby or a few babies this year, but she told Shannon Sharp on the podcast last year. She's been engaged allegedly a couple times. She still ain't got nobody. She publicly, or at least she has not come out and said she's in a relationship. Now she says she don't want to be married anymore. She don't need married, but she do want kids. Again, a whole bunch of stuff that be relatable to these women.
Even in marriage, I was engaged for 10 years, because I kept calling it off. And he was like, you keep getting these degrees. You keep saying, wait for the next degree or we get married. And by the time I went and got my doctorate, he's like, baby, you done got 4 degrees.
I ain't waiting no more.
Engaged for 10 years.
I kept putting it off because I knew that wasn't my person.
I was gonna say,
but
I left your ass.
Yeah.
You said you knew he wasn't the person.
That's the point.
I end up leaving him. Unfortunate for him.
So you
great
strung him
guy.
along for 10 years?
10 years?
And she said he was a great guy.
Great guy. He was a great guy. He just wasn't my guy, right? And so
For 10 years, he thought he was the guy.
So you strung him along for 10 years? Why you ain't let him go be great with somebody else that would appreciate him and love him?
Hold on. What's going on with you? This is about you. You done flipped the script on us. We over here.
Verse uno.
Man, you sure did.
But it was good. It was
No,
insightful.
but we need to find out about what's going on with her. She dating, single. What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I am dating,
but single.
enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated
she's
off and on for 5 years.
We got her.
We dated for 5 years off and on.
So you was his work for 5 years? You been his work? You still his work?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I know what's going on now. I'm about to, we're going to take this sheep clothing off.
The wolf teeth going out. No,
He was somebody's work for 5 years.
We have been each other's companion for 5 years. And yeah, I have spent the block for 5 years. And it's the truth. And he doesn't like it. He's absolutely correct. He feels like I haven't provided.
Oh, your work.
We working together. We working together.
But you keeping him at bay. Or is he keeping you at bay?
He wants a relationship. He
And
wants to be
don't.
committed.
You just like the sex.
No. Oh.
Let's keep it 100. How you keep somebody for 5 years? That's like for real. You can't keep nobody at a distance for 5 years. I ain't never done no shit like that.
I am not.
Be relatable. I'm out here just fine, and I'm leaving. I'm not staying. That's what they love. But now you say I'm meeting good men who want relationships. I'm meeting men who basically giving love to the men, and they don't like that. Black women do not like when a black woman specifically bigs up a black man. Well, actually, they don't like. Well, yeah, they don't really like black women, but I think they don't like anybody to big up black men. Any woman to big up a black man, they can't stand it because they can't believe that you can see something in that black man that they can't see. Because black women see the bear, they see the devil, they see all this negative stuff about black men. But there's women out here who see them as golden, the prize, everything to them. But we don't see it that way. We see it differently. So Cheyenne obviously, has the girls, they mad, right? And I think it's only a matter of time before they start making their videos about her. And trust me, I will come back with a part 2 for y'all to see, because I haven't found it thus far. This clip just dropped yesterday. This interview with Justin LaBoy just dropped yesterday. So when they get one of it, baby, I'm sure they're going to be coming hard to defend and call her every pick me under the sun, because that's what they did in the comments. And y'all gonna be able to hear it, because they don't want you to ever go against the sisterhood. And at this point, she's going against the sisterhood. She's going against them, and they don't like that. You are out of the club immediately when you go against them, right? She fits the bill. She's single. She's quote unquote fine. She's rich. She's educated. That's what they love. Now you talking about us, girl? What? You was on our side. You talking about the men. Now you talking about us? We the problem? Yeah, you out. If you're not a monolith like they are when they're thinking about men, you gotta go. You're everything under the sun but a child of God. Okay? But these are just my thoughts on this topic. What are your thoughts in the comments? Please let me know below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.